Hello from China. My name is Mark, I'm Chinese, and welcome to Experiencing Real Chinese. China is called by some foreigners king of transportation. It's extremely convenient to travel in China with a variety of means of transport. Bicycles, buses, taxis, private cars, high-speed trains, normal trains, whatever, you name it, you can almost find it here. There's about one mode of transportation which doesn't exist in most countries, and also my favorite one. What is it? Come with me and you'll find out. This is what I like best in China, an electronic bike or e-bike. You can also call it e-scooter. Let's hit the road and enjoy the beautiful view in Suzhou. So why do I like the e-bike best? What makes it so attractive? An e-bike can go up to 30, 40 or even 50 kilometers an hour. However, in order to keep you safe, the maximum speed of e-bikes has been strictly controlled. Normally it travels at 20 to 25 kilometers an hour. During rush hours, a car doesn't necessarily go faster than an e-bike. I remember my 25 kilometers trip, it took me about 50 minutes by bike, but 30 to 40 minutes by car. Without traffic jam, if the trip is not 25 kilometers but 2.5 kilometers, there's no doubt that an e-bike will be the winner. So which is faster, an e-bike or a car? It really depends. An e-bike doesn't go with cars. It has its own lanes. Also, an e-bike is not the same size as cars. It moves more easily, and if you buy a car, you pay a lot more money. A joint venture auto costs from 100,000 to 200,000 RMB, including insurance, maintenance, parking, gasoline, and it devalues every year. So if I have to choose a pure transport, I think I would choose e-bikes. Then how much does an e-bike cost in China? Compared to a car or a motorcycle, an e-bike is much cheaper. It's almost the same price of a bike. I bought my e-bike 2 years ago, and it cost me 3,300 RMB, almost 500 bucks. With 500 bucks, you can have an e-bike, which is luxury equipped. Once you finish the purchase, the license is included. You pay for nothing more but battery charging. This is the place where I live. It's a very high building, and under the building there is a basement. There is a charging station downstairs. Let's go and find out. This is the entrance of the charging station. It's just under my building. So let's go inside and take a look. It's a little bit dark inside. You know, I always park my e-bike here and have it being charged for the whole night. And I wake up in the morning, the charging is done. And this is my e-bike. And it's finished with the charging already. So when you're done with the charging, you just put away your charger. It's quite convenient. All right, let me show you this box. This box is where you pay for the charging. E-bikes are always silent, and their sudden arrivals make you surprised or startled. Anyway, it's really silent. You ride your e-bike to a supermarket, to a restaurant, to your office, to school, to hospital, to a place within 25 kilometers away. E-bikes are extremely convenient. I've been to a few countries and regions. Japan is very impressive. I could hardly see any e-bike on the street. They're road bikes instead, and the bikes must be parked in a designated place. If it is parked in a wrong place, it might be confiscated by the local authority. But in China, it doesn't happen very often. One of the concerns about e-bikes is what should we do if something is wrong halfway, like kaput, broken, or flat battery? We can do nothing but push it back home. Don't worry, if something is wrong with it, don't forget to ask the seller for help. And basically, the seller provides customer with after-sales service. You can call the seller and ask him to come over and fix it. No big deal. E-bikes are environmental friendly with no emissions. Batteries are their source of power and also source of pollution. As long as the batteries are properly disposed, there's no need to worry about environment. Bikes are not perfect. They have disadvantages. It's inconvenient to ride an e-bike on rainy days. It is unsafe. I have to admit that some people don't follow the traffic rules. Accidents caused by e-bikes. Accidents caused by e-bikes happen every day. The local authority has imposed more restrictions on e-bikes. Accordingly, for example, restrictions on speed, making laws and enforcing them. Riders are asked to wear a helmet. One bike, one person. No riding on the left. I believe the roads will be safer for e-bike riders with these measures taken. E-bikes are popular and everywhere in China. You can hardly see a bike on the road anymore, like 30 years ago. China was called the kingdom of bikes, and now we become kingdom of e-bikes. So we are crazy about bikes, you see? Look at the roads. Can you see any bikes? No, bikes were the past tense, and cars and e-bikes are present tense. E-bikes are so popular in China, even a foreigner can buy one. If you are going to China for study, work, traveling long term, I strongly recommend that you buy one. E-bikes are cool and widely used, but to my knowledge, they're not as popular as in some foreign countries. Why is this? Do you have e-bikes in your own country? Any comment is welcome below the video. Subscribe, thumb up, comment, and let me know what you want to know about China. I'm Mark, your China tour guide. Let's experience China together.